Many people have been unable to remove the plank in their eyes because they've been holding stones in their hands, intending to use it on a fellow caught in an act. We should not be like this. Welcome to King's Knight's Daily Wisdom. Today's topic: before we look at others. Well, you may be saying, what terrible people you have been talking about. But wait a minute, you are just as bad. When you say they are wicked and should be punished, you are talking about yourselves, for you do these very same things. Romans 2 verse 1, TLB. A preacher was invited to a church as a guest minister. Through revelation, he addressed long-standing issues that had troubled the congregation. One man in the audience was so thrilled that someone finally confronted these matters that he began to jubilate loudly, causing a distraction and annoying the preacher. The preacher rebuked the noisy man and confronted him by asking about his concubine. The man couldn't deny the affair because the guest preacher, through a word of knowledge, had mentioned the woman's name and punctured his hypocrisy. He had his faults, but was enthusiastic about others. When we hear words of caution and rebuke, we often quickly assume it's for others. When warnings are issued, we tend to feel it isn't our concern, and when there are castigations, we are swift to look at the next or other persons, forgetting that the Apostle Paul might be addressing us too. Wait a minute. You are just as bad, he said. The fornicator mocks the fellow who has a child outside wedlock. The irresponsible husband and father at home condemns the poor management he works with. The ones stealing from their little groups also condemn massive government embezzlement, and they all feel exempted from the rebuke and condemnation these actions deserve. Many people have been unable to remove the plank in their eyes because they've been holding stones in their hands, intending to use it on a fellow caught in an act. We should not be like this. Before we look at others, let's look at ourselves. Resolve. I will not be a hypocrite and will always check myself first. This is my resolve, dear Lord. Amen.